So this is just a recap for live stream 127, I believe. On this recap, we're going to have a look at some of the trades we made. We definitely left a fair bit of profits on the table. We followed the plan for the most part, but again, the issue I of course have is the fact that I didn't follow the plan to the full extent. As you can see quickly here, we made 87,565. I thought that was pretty good, and I still think it's pretty good considering the range of the market. At the time, the range of the market on NQ was 162.75 points, and we picked up around about 50% or so of that range here in terms of points across multiple instruments. So let's just have a look at the trades that we took. So first we'll have a look at the trade that did not work. So our YM trade. So YM had the greatest strength coming into the day. We took the long trade. Prices were going against us for a fair period of time after we saw the price action. So we decided to close the position. Save a couple of points there. Exited at 50. The stop was down at 33 or so. Only a couple of points, but we lost minus 12,750 there. We had gold trades. The first trade we took here on gold, price came up into the VWAP here, which is a blue line. We went long, price pulled back to the 200 period here, continued higher. And what happened was the original target's up at 42. There was a level in the pre-market around about 41. So what I did was I took profits at 41, watch price go on to hit 42, trade above it into the 43s, felt a lot of FOMO through here. Price kept going back and forth between where I exited and where my original target was. So eventually I gave into the FOMO, went back long, and the goal was to pick up the one, well, it was essentially 5 points really, but about $1 on gold. Eventually picked that up here, picked up 6 there. So first we got 27, picked up 6, got a re-entry long signal just here, and we actually hit target at 45.7. As we can see, price didn't trade much beyond 45.7, got up to 45.8, as we can see in the middle right hand section of the screen where the cursor is, and we've pulled back from there. So we picked up on this other trade 22. So we had the YM, we had the gold. RTY didn't set up. Wasn't a great looking chart anyway. RTY didn't set up. When he actually did set up, I didn't like the look of it, so wasn't interested. On ES, went long on ES. True Signal went long. Had to suffer through the frustration here. Had greater relative strength compared to NQ. But what we did was we held a position, and after we exited NQ on the test of the previous trading day, which was Friday, on the break of that level, taking profits at that level, simultaneously exited the ES position. A bit of an issue here is we exited the ES position. The target was up at the 611.75s. We can still get there. Didn't completely follow the plan. That's the thing, because we've got out here around 07, and we've definitely left at least four and a bit points there on the table. So not completely following the plan. We had this black line here, and that was based on the daily chart. On the daily chart, we had a bit of a level from a daily chart perspective here. We had this level before the market sold off, so I thought it could potentially be a resistance. That was in the back of my mind. So of course, that was in the back of my mind as prices consolidated, so we may roll over there, even though the market looks very bullish. And I use the NQ daily chart as the market. So through there, a bit of anxiety. The most anxiety came from NQ, of course. And with NQ, we got in, had to suffer through this pullback. We had to stop somewhere down here. Had to suffer through this pullback here. Thought about closing it, but I decided to hold the position. Price came up. The original target we're looking at here is around 715.25. We've got a major daily level up at 1717. But at the 83 level, the 683, that was the highs from Friday. Price came there, pulled back. I was very frustrated through here because we got up to 80, pulled all the way back down to the 617s. So as prices came up to 83, I decided to take profits there, and that was the trigger for taking profits on ES simultaneously. So we didn't allow ES to get to its target of 1175, and with NQ, due to the frustration through this area here, took profits at Friday's high around the 83, target 83.25. And the original target for this entry was actually up at the 715.25. So that's something I need to work on, because if I keep taking profits early on my winners and I allow my stops to hit full loss, stop loss, then I won't be profitable. It's inevitable. I've been trading long enough to know that having smaller winners than the big, smaller winners, large losers, over time will be losing, and I will, pretty much just lose this account, just draw all the way down to pretty much zero. So I'm aware of that, and that's something I have to be more sensitive to and try to be better in that respect. If I'm going to take profits early, then I need to cut the losses sooner as well. I can't do one and not do the other. So in the same breath, even though I've taken profits early, I need to be able to cut losers quicker. That way I could have continue to remain positive P&L over a period of time. Finally, we get on to the trade performance. So we'll just have a look at the trade performance here. On the trade performance, pretty smooth P&L. We can see here, this is our P&L. I think this was the loss there that we took. Had the loss, yeah, we did have the loss on YM. YM, we lost 12. So we're up at around about 32 at the time. Lost 12, took us down into the 18s. And as we can see, that's where we're going to end the day, all the way up at 87.5, 87.565. Of course, it would have been nice to get above 100 for the day. And of course, if I would have held especially the NQ position beyond all the way up to the 700s, would definitely be above the 100 for the day, but it is what it is. So as we can see, there's our loss, profit factor, accuracy. I don't really look at this page, to be honest. Largest win, largest loss. Was it average win, average loss? Average trade, average win, average loss. As you can see there, that's not really great, but most important thing for me is this, seeing the equity curve here go to the upside. So with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading and have a great day.